Are you someone who loves the thrill of exploring the unknown? Or experiencing spine-chilling stories from the comfort of your own home? Whatever your preference, today we're taking you on a journey to discover the 15 scariest attractions in the world. From haunted sites steeped in history to natural wonders that defy logic, these destinations promise fear, fascination, and unforgettable stories. Let's dive in and explore these terrifying spots that are definitely not for the faint of heart. 1. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Known as the Sea of Trees, Aokigahara Forest is located at the base of Mount Fuji. Its dense canopy of trees blocks out much of the sunlight, creating a perpetual twilight that adds to its eerie atmosphere. The forest is infamous for its association with ghost stories and urban legends, as well as its tragic history as a place where people have gone to end their lives. Many visitors have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and unease, as though unseen eyes are watching them. The silence in the forest is unnerving, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves or distant animal calls. This hauntingly beautiful location has inspired numerous films and books, solidifying its reputation as one of the scariest places on Earth. 2. The Tower of London, England. A symbol of British history, the Tower of London has a dark past filled with tales of torture, imprisonment, and execution. This historic fortress has seen countless tragedies, and many believe it is one of the most haunted places in the UK. Visitors often report seeing ghostly figures such as Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated wife of Henry VIII, who was executed on the 19th of May 1536 in the Tower Green. Anne was arrested and imprisoned in the Tower of London on charges of adultery and treason. Her headless apparition is said to roam the grounds, carrying her severed head. The White Tower, the oldest part of the structure, is known for its oppressive atmosphere and strange noises. Guided tours offer chilling stories of the tower's gruesome history, making it a must-visit for history and ghost enthusiasts alike. 3. Edinburgh Vaults, Scotland. Hidden beneath the streets of Edinburgh is a network of vaults that were originally built in the late 18th century as storage spaces and workshops. However, they eventually became a refuge for the city's poorest residents and a hotspot for criminal activity like smugglers, unlicensed taverns, and gambling rings. The vaults were abandoned in the 1860s due to poor conditions, overpopulation, and sewage. Today, the Edinburgh Vaults are infamous for their paranormal activity. Visitors on ghost tours have reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps, and even seeing shadowy figures. The cold, damp chambers exude an air of mystery and danger, making them a favorite destination for thrill seekers. 4. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. It is also known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. Hoia Baciu Forest is famous for its strange occurrences. Visitors report feeling watched, seeing unexplained lights, and even experiencing physical symptoms like nausea and anxiety. The forest's twisted trees only add to its sinister appearance. Paranormal researchers have documented strange phenomena here, including sudden temperature drops and electronic equipment malfunctions. It's a place where science and the supernatural seem to collide. 5. Winchester Mystery House in the USA. Located in San Jose, California, the Winchester Mystery House is a sprawling mansion filled with architectural oddities. Built by Sarah Winchester, widow of the inventor of the Winchester rifle, the house features staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, and windows overlooking other rooms. Legend has it that Sarah built the house to confuse the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. The maze-like design and reports of ghostly encounters make it a fascinating and creepy destination. Tourist adventurers would love a visit to this thrilling yet eerie attraction. 6. Poveglia Island, Italy. This small island near Venice has a grim history as a quarantine station for plague victims and later as a mental asylum. The island is said to be haunted by the tortured souls of its past inhabitants. Visitors report hearing screams, whispers, and feeling an oppressive presence. The crumbling buildings and overgrown vegetation only add to the island's eerie charm. While access is restricted, its reputation as one of the most haunted places in the world continues to draw curiosity. 7. Mount Hua Plank Walk, China. For adrenaline junkies, the Mount Hua Plank Walk offers an exhilarating but terrifying experience. This hike involves walking along narrow wooden planks attached to a sheer cliff face, with only a safety harness keeping you from plunging into the abyss below. The breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains make it worthwhile, but the sheer drop is enough to make anyone's palms sweat. It is famous for its narrow wooden planks attached to the side of a steep cliff, thousands of feet above the ground. While it's a major challenge for the brave, the plank walk is not for everyone. It's an adventure that will test your nerves and love for heights. 8. The Stanley Hotel, USA. It is located in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is famous for inspiring Stephen King's novel, The Shining. Guests have often reported paranormal activity, including hearing piano music when no one is playing, seeing apparitions in the hallways, such as unexplained noises, flickering lights, and sightings of ghostly figures. The Stanley Hotel is known for its stunning architecture and breathtaking views of the Rocky Mountains. What really sets the Stanley Hotel apart is its reputation for being haunted. It inspired Stephen King's famous horror novel. Today, the Stanley Hotel attracts tourists, ghost hunters, and fans of horror, offering ghost tours and a glimpse into its spooky history. 9. Leap Castle, Ireland. This castle is considered one of the most haunted castles in the world. Located in County Offaly, it has a dark and bloody history of family betrayal and gruesome murders. Visitors have reported hearing screams, seeing ghostly apparitions, and experiencing an overwhelming sense of dread in the castle. It was built in the 13th or 15th century. One of its most infamous tales is about the Bloody Chapel, where a brutal family murder took place. Legend says the ghost of the victim, known as the Red Lady, still roams the castle carrying a dagger. Leap Castle is also said to be home to an eerie spirit called the Elemental, a terrifying creature with a foul smell and ghostly presence. Despite its chilling reputation, the castle remains a fascinating historical site and a popular destination for paranormal enthusiasts and history lovers alike. 10. Alnwick Poison Garden, England. It is located within Alnwick Castle's grounds. This garden is unlike any other. It is filled with some of the deadliest plants in the world, each one capable of causing severe harm or death. Visitors are guided through the garden, where they learn about the plant's dangerous properties and dark histories. The tour is both fascinating and unnerving, especially when you realize how lethal these seemingly innocent plants are. But what's so special about a poisonous garden? I suppose it's the adventure and the thrill of danger. The garden was established in 2005 by the Duchess of Northumberland, who wanted to create something out of the ordinary. Behind black iron gates adorned with skull and crossbone signs, visitors can explore over 100 species of poisonous plants, including hemlock, deadly nightshade, and foxglove. Each plant comes with warnings, and touching or smelling many of them is strictly forbidden. The garden aims to educate visitors about the dark side of plants, highlighting their historical uses in medicine, murder, and witchcraft. It's a captivating mix of beauty, danger, and knowledge, a must-see for those with a taste for the unusual. 11. Kabayan Fire Mummies, in Philippines. The Kabayan Caves are the final resting place of the Ibaloy mummies, also known as the fire mummies. These remains were preserved through an ancient mummification process involving smoke and fire. The caves are both sacred and eerie, with the mummies sitting in hauntingly lifelike positions. Visitors often describe the experience as humbling and slightly unnerving. These mummies date back to 1200 to 1500 AD. The Ibaloy people perfected the method by dehydrating the bodies with salt and herbs, then placing them over a fire to dry out completely. This meticulous process preserved the skin, hair, and features of the deceased remarkably well. The mummies were then placed in carved wooden coffins and laid to rest in limestone caves. Today, the Kabayan mummy caves are considered a national cultural treasure and a view to the ancient traditions of the Ibaloy people. Efforts are ongoing to preserve these historical artifacts, which offer a glimpse into the rich heritage and spiritual beliefs of the region. 12. Banff Springs Hotel, Canada. It is found in the heart of Banff National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the Canadian Rockies. This luxury hotel is as beautiful as it is haunted. The grand, old-world architecture, combined with ghostly tales, makes this hotel a favorite for paranormal enthusiasts. The Banff Springs Hotel is a historic luxury hotel built in 1888, and it's known for its stunning location. Despite its grandeur, the hotel is famously linked to ghost stories and eerie legends. Guests and staff have reported activities such as unexplained noises and apparitions. One of the most well-known tales is about the Ghost Bride, who tripped and fell down the marble staircase to the reception hall after her wedding in the hotel's grand ballroom. She is said to haunt the grand staircase after the tragic wedding day fall. Another is of a former bellman, Sam Macaulay, who is rumored to help guests even after his passing. The Banff Springs Hotel is not just a haven for luxury travelers, but also a magnet for those fascinated by its mysterious and supernatural history. 13. The Killing Fields, Cambodia. A place of historical significance, the Killing Fields are a chilling reminder of the Khmer Rouge regime's atrocities. Mass graves and a memorial tower filled with skulls mark the site, which now serves as a somber place of reflection. The atmosphere is heavy with sorrow, and visitors often describe feeling an intense emotional weight. The Killing Fields in Cambodia are a collection of sites where large numbers of people were executed during the Khmer Rouge regime, led by Pol Pot from 1975 to 1979. This period was one of the darkest in Cambodia's history, with an estimated 1,700,000 people, around a quarter of the population, dying from execution, starvation, or forced labor. The Killing Fields, notably the Koyung Ek Memorial near Phnom Penh, were locations where thousands of men, women, and children were killed and buried in mass graves. The Khmer Rouge aimed to create an agrarian communist society and targeted intellectuals, professionals, and anyone seen as a threat to their ideology. Today, the Killing Fields serve as a powerful and somber memorial to the victims. Visitors can learn about the horrific events through exhibits and the remains of the mass graves, which have been preserved as a reminder of the atrocities. The site also emphasizes the importance of remembering history and promoting peace. There you have it, the scariest attractions in the world. Whether it's the paranormal, the historical, or the natural that frightens you, these destinations offer a mix of terror and intrigue. Which one would you dare to visit, or are you content to admire them from afar? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.